back leg in golf swing. Do you want to know how to move your back leg in the golf swing to help you make a better swing and play much better golf? And this is a move that's very rarely talked about in the golf swing. Hi, I'm Troy from hittingitsolid.com. In this next video, I'm going to show you a position the back leg moves in that's going to make a huge improvement in your ball striking, especially with your irons, but it will help with your long clubs as well. And it's going to really transform the way you strike the golf ball so you can lower those golf scores. Let's get started. Alright, let's talk about the back leg in golf swing. So for a right-hander, this would be my back leg here, my rear leg or trail leg. Now, how it moves in the golf swing has a really big impact on how well you hit the golf ball. Now, I've got an iron here today, but this works well for a driver or a 3-wood, any of your rescue clubs as well. So I remember when I was first playing golf, what I was taught with the rear leg was when I shifted my weight, was to obviously get weight onto that right side, and that's obviously still very true. You've always got to shift weight to one side, to the rear, and then to the front leg in your golf swing. I prefer to call it getting pressure into the rear leg and that either side. Now that seems to be a lot more relevant to what we're doing in the golf swing. Now, when I'm putting pressure into my rear leg, what I was always taught was when I make my backswing, that I'd put 80–90% of pressure or weight onto that rear leg. Now when I did that, my backswing would typically look like that, which is not too bad, but I'd have my rear leg straight up and down. You can see here it's relatively straight up and down when I make a golf swing. Now the problem with that is when you make a swing, if you've got so much weight anchored on that right side, on that up and down angle, it just means you need to do a lot more work to transfer your weight and transition to start that downswing. Now, very, very good players can do this and do this well. But I've really worked on a great little move that this right leg does in the golf swing that is a lot easier and can help you hit the ball a lot more solid. And a lot of the great players from the past, particularly Ben Hogan's one that really stands out, that have done this move, and it's helped make them great ball strikers. And what that is this right leg, I like to have it be on a slight angle towards my target at the top of that backswing. And I'll show you what I mean. So this would have been the old backswing, like this. Got all my weight over here. Rear leg is pretty much straight up and down. What I like to do, and this makes the golf swing much easier, much more fluent, and much easier to transfer your weight. I like to do this as I make my backswing. You can see my rear leg there. I'll just pause there. Have a look at my rear leg. See the angle it's on? Hopefully I got this camera angle right. It's angled more back in towards me. Now what that does, let's do another one. When you have that angle more in towards you, it makes the transition, particularly with your irons, if I've got an angle more in towards me like that, it makes the transition so much easier to then push your pressure into your lead side, hit the golf ball first, and then take a divot after the ball and get that forward shaft lean look like that. When you've got that back leg too straight in the backswing, just means you need to do a lot more work in the transition to get that weight pushed over and get into that impact position. So what I've found, and I've seen a number of players doing this, have a look on YouTube and Google your favourite player. Have a look what their rear leg or their right leg in the golf swing is doing, and you'll probably find with most of them, as they get to the top, they've got this angle. It's not a huge angle, but they've got this angle. The club is pointing more back in towards them, not out like this, more in towards them. And if you can practice this, what you'll find, if you get that angle more in towards you, you'll feel more pressure in the left sort of instep of your right foot. You'll find it easier to get the transition right, get forward shaft lean, and hit really solid golf shots. It's really works. So a great way to practice is just practice at home without even hitting any shots. You don't even need a club. Just practice getting that right leg more in an angle towards you. And then eventually you can practice with a club and then hitting short shots, and you'll find it's much, much easier to then hit shots and get that really good compression, because you've got that right leg in a great position already. Because it's already angled towards you, the downswing, it doesn't have to do as much to get into your impact position and really strike those shots really solid. Give that a shot. I know that will really help you out. Drop a comment down below if you've tried this back leg in golf swing move to make a better golf swing. Maybe you've still got some more questions about it that you're not too sure how it should be moving. Drop a comment down below. I will reply to every single comment. There you have it. Now you know how the back leg in golf swing, how it moves, so you can make a better swing and play better golf. But very important, before you go, right above here I have a couple of additional videos that will go into a bit more detail about the transition, how the downswing starts, so you can hit the golf ball much, much better. Now also below this video I'll have a link to my free 3 secret moves video, 100% free. Make sure you click on that, get a hold of that. There'll be another link to some additional golf instruction that will really help you out. If you have any questions or comments about this video or any other video or anything you want to know about the golf swing, please let me know. I will reply to every single one of you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.